Hi, and welcome once again to Cooking with Francesco. I haven't done this for a little while, but today I'm going to do a carbonara. And these are the basic ingredients I'm using. I've got fusilli pasta. I know a lot of people use tagliatelle, which is fine. But I like fusilli because you get all the sauce within the curly bits, okay? So I've got fusilli. Normally I'd get guanciale, but I couldn't find it. I struggled. So I've got some smoked pancetta. It's quite fatty, which is what we want really. Got Parmigiano Reggiano, nice bit of parmesan, and I've got a couple of eggs, and then finally black pepper. That is it. That's all you need for a decent carbonara. Okay, so we're going to start off by frying up the smoked pancetta, which is why we need a frying pan, which is there. And in the frying pan, normally you'd stick some olive oil. I don't know if that light works or not. I hope it doesn't. Got some olive oil normally, so let's just put some bit of extra virgin olive oil in there. Any olive oil will do, as long as it's olive oil. Just a wee bit. You don't need much because there's a lot of fat comes off the pancetta. Now let's get that going, shall we? Turn it up. Right, so I'm going to fry up the pancetta and we'll come back when it's nice and crispy. Okay? Right, we're frying the pancetta up, which is coming along. I've got the kettle on as well. And we do need some salt. I'm just going to use normal table salt to go in the pan for the cooking of the fusilli. So the kettle's on, and this is browning up nicely. We'll do the cheese and the egg in a little while, but just need to get this nice and crispy. There's a lot of things we need to remember when we do a carbonara, and a lot of things are quite important to the recipe, like the pasta water. We don't put too much salt, but that's your own preference. But we do use a little bit of the pasta water in it. And then the secret is to get the eggs so they don't curdle or don't become scrambled eggs. We don't want scrambled eggs. Okay, so this is coming along lovely. There you go, you can have a look. It's just not brown yet, it's getting there though. Just keep it stirring, let it keep going. We need it to brown and get crispy, basically, nice and crispy. Meantime, let's get some of the cheese done, shall we? Right. Just grate the cheese. I'm cooking for two here today. Got a friend coming over later, so they can have a little bit. Oh my God, it's amazing. Amazing. I love Parmigiano Reggiano. I love all kinds of Italian hard cheese. I love pecorino as well. I saw a documentary today on Parmigiano Reggiano where they make it in Italy, in Parma and around Parma and the area. And it's very interesting because they, the people who make this, they have like a cooperative. So you have these farmers, they have like 20 cows or up down as few as 20 cows, and they can make a living out of it because the milk goes into making the parmesan. But it's a cooperative, it's a big cooperative, and everyone gets a share of the profits. So it's it's amazing, unbelievable. They did have cooperatives before Italy, before Mussolini, before the Second World War, before Mussolini came into power, because he didn't like them because he was a fascist. But it was a very socialist thing to do, and they have them now, and it's been written into the constitution so that they can have cooperatives there. And there's a lot of shareholders who actually do all the work, and they can vote. They have the right to vote their managing director, the boss, out if they don't like him, and then they make sure he doesn't earn 300 times what they earn. It was a great documentary I saw. I couldn't believe it. Right, I've got a fair bit in there. I'm going to make some more because it's not. I like it nice and cheesy, especially with the parmesan. Amazing. It's a shame I couldn't get the old guanciale. Guanciale is a lot fattier than this, but if you can't get guanciale, then I kind of recommend pancetta. But I like smoked pancetta. It's got a smoky kind of. I don't know if you can see that. It's getting crispier. It's still not crispy enough. We still need a bit more crispiness in there. I'll leave that. Let that keep going. Need to make it nice and crispy. Right. Now, there's a fair bit in there. And the secret is some people will only use the egg yolks. Some will use the whole egg. It's preference. The problem with using the whole egg is that if you don't do it right, it can be runny. It can be a bit runny, eggy, runny, and no one likes that. I don't like that. But hopefully I'll get it right. Just a couple of eggs in there. And whisk it. I will mix it up. Just use a fork for that. You get a fork. And you mix up the eggs with the parmesan. You make it like a paste. It's like a paste. It's not getting scrambled. Just getting a paste there. See that? 2 eggs. And between a third and a half of that parmesan. Right. That's going nicely. This is still getting nice and crispy. Oh, that's getting very crispy now. That's coming along lovely. I'm gonna move that to a different one. I'm going to stick it there. Get my pot. Should have had this ready, shouldn't I? Really, but hey ho. This is a bit of a rush today. I'm not going to say why, but it's a bit of a rush, but we're getting there. Stick some boiling water in there. Just gives it a bit of a head start. This pasta doesn't take very long to cook at all. Bit of the just a sprinkling. Hang on, let's do it this side. Right, can you see a little sprinkling of salt? That'll do. And see, I will stir it with the same wooden spoon as I've done the. That's still simmering away there, getting crispier. Whoa. I've just got to wait for that to come back to the boil. I'm probably going to use the whole lot, the whole pack. Because, as I say, I've got a friend coming over and I bet they're starving. Because it's pre-boiled, that's actually starting to bubble up now. Let's whack the whole lot in there. That'll do. Let's put the lid back on. Helps it bring it back up to the boil. Right, we're at the point now where this is really nice and crispy. I've held off as long as possible. He's on his way. And what we need to do to this, I've turned the heat off, and I'm going to add the pasta to the meat. So I'm just going to put that in there. But I'm doing it with the spoon because with the spoon I've got the pasta water as well. So it's going in with the pasta water. This is probably softer than it would have been. I've just been hanging on because he's not here. Okay. We'll turn that up a little bit. I want some of that to evaporate. Much better and easier working with gas, but it's all I got. So that will do. So that's gone in with the pasta water. Still got a bit left. I'll have that for tomorrow. I've got some frozen seafood bits, and I've got some. Oh, what did I buy? I've got some of this. Can't say the name. Passata, but it's by a guy whose name is Francesco. So bought some of this, and it's lovely. Bear with me. I think my friend is here. Okay, so here we are. Pasta's in there. Yeah, it's in there with the pancetta. The pancetta's all gone nice and crispy. The heat is on, but I'm going to turn that heat off in a minute because I've got to put this concoction in there. That's the cheese and the eggs. Okay. And I don't want it to go scrambled, so that's going off now. There's still heat there. Still heat there. You can see it's just mixing it all up now. But I need to I'm going to take it off the heat actually. Taking it off the heat. And I'm going to pour this in bit by bit. And keep mixing. That's the secret. Keep it mixing. If it gets a bit dry, add some more pasta water. Okay. Made a bit of a mess there. Hey ho. Because that pan is quite warm. You see. Pan is quite warm, so we need to keep it mixing. And that way, it just gets creamy and it doesn't go scrambled. Now, I need some more pasta water in there. So, I'm just going to get a bit more water in there. A bit of pasta as well. Bit of a mess, hey ho. And mix it, keep it mixing. Keep it mixing. So we just mix it nicely. Got more of this to go in. Get the rest of that in there. And the cheese and the egg kind of melts or emulsifies together. Keep it mixing. Now that is almost ready. Now do you want to have a look at, there you go. Look at that. See how it's gone all creamy? We haven't got any scrambled eggs. There we go, look at that. Now there are a couple of things I need to do before I dish that up. Firstly, carbonara. Needs a lot of pepper. Carbone, it means like carbon, but it's not, it's just pepper. Put a lot of pepper in there. It's a pepper dish, okay? Now just go to hell. Go to town with it. Go to town with the pepper because it's a big part of the dish. If you don't like pepper, you don't have to put it. Don't use it, but love it. Love it in there. Oh. Let's keep that a bit up. A bit more of a stir up. Wow. Now, does that look good or what? It's not scrambled. It's creamy. It smells amazing. And then finally, let's dish it up. Let's dish it up. Look at that. A couple of bowls. I'll need that again in a minute. Hope we can zoom into this and then see what we're doing. Oh, I tell you what, the smell is so cheesy and parmesan, oh my God. So there's no solid bits of egg in that. It's all cream. And that's the secret. You leave that, if it's too much heat and you leave it, it will become awful. And sprinkle that with some beautiful parmesan. Put them on there, lovely jubbly. That there. Most of it on there. Bit of pepper on the top. Oh, I don't know what's... There we go. Right. Carbonara alla Francesco. Enjoy. In fact, I've got to try it, haven't I? I see this Italian woman in America, and what she does, she goes, benissimo, just like you. That's what she said, but I don't say I'm going, oh God, it's lovely. And then she throws a fork away. Enjoy. Very easy. Ciao tutti. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Da bambino correvo tra gli ulivi, il profumo del mare nei miei respiri. Qui ogni pietra racconta un passato.